Okay, good morning. It's the 23rd. Let's not talk about my hair at all because I literally have done nothing but walk downstairs. So just ignore it. Today is Stuff Your Kindle Romance. So if you don't want to miss these, you need to go to romancebooklovers.com and you can sign up to be notified when they're having a book blast, is what they call it. Everybody else calls it Stuff Your Kindle, but they call them book blasts. Also, if you're watching this is the 23rd. This will come out on the 25th. If you're watching this on the 25th, there's a cozy mystery one coming out today. And you go to cozymysterybookclub.com/bookblast. So replay what I just said, and then I'll say it one more time. cozymysterybookclub.com/bookblast. Then on the 27th, there is a witchy Stuff Your Kindle, and it is called witchybookworms.com. So for both of those, I went ahead and just signed up to be notified when there is a book blast coming. And right now, I'm about to look through this romance book blast. I mean, should I be doing work today? Yes, I should. But I have a little extra time that I did not anticipate having today. And so I'm going to use that time to get some Kindle books. And people have said, multiple people now have said that you guys do want to see a book haul. So I think what I'm going to start out doing is I'm going to do a video about my unread owned books, kind of like a giant haul to say, this is everything I own. And then from there going forward, we will do smaller book hauls each time, like maybe each month, to say, I've gotten these books this month. So right now, let's talk about this. On the actual page, when you get here, there is a category, lots of categories, and it says, pick the ones you want to check out. So I, right now, got steamy romance, which is contemporary. I got fantasy and paranormal. I looked at dark romance and romantic suspense because I do like some of those thrillers. And then I got sci-fi romance. I may be open to erotica. Yes, it's open up here as well. So those 5 categories, I just want to skim through here, see what the options are, and decide what I'm going to get. So my plan right now is I'm going to bring it out here in a new tab so that I can line this up with all the Amazon links without having to go back and forth all the time. So I noticed that the top 2 of these are mafia romance. Am I going to have to read a mafia romance because they're so popular all of a sudden? Or maybe have they always been popular and I didn't know? Because listen, I really like a motorcycle club romance, and I kind of feel like the mafia romances might be similar. And I've been very judgy about y'all liking mafia romance, and I probably shouldn't be since I love a motorcycle club romance. And what's funny is my husband and I saw a motorcycle club group probably back in when we lived in South Dakota, because we lived really close to Sturgis, which is where they have the giant motorcycle party. I'm sure it's called something, but it's just a giant Sturgis motorcycle convention or something. I don't know. Anyway, lots of people come to Sturgis, and we live not far from there. So we saw a bunch of them. And one day we're driving and like a whole group comes by, and I said, listen, if my romance books are right, every one of those men on those motorcycles are very hot. So we're probably going to need to follow them so I can just make sure that they're as attractive in real life as they are in my books. My husband's like, I guarantee you that they're not. So we're not going to follow them. But anyway, I thought it was really funny. So my motorcycle club is probably the same as a mafia. So I'm going to stop being so judgy about it. Let's see what else we have. I don't know what OTT Insta-Love means. But we have Alpha Male, Curvy Girl, and OTT Insta-Love. I don't love Insta-Love. I can get behind it a little bit more if it's a fated mate situation where they both know that they're waiting for a mate. I have a harder problem when one of them is like, you're human, but you're my mate. And the human girl is like, oh, okay, sure. Let's go. I'm down. Like, what? That's not a thing that I feel like happens. Anyway. I am noticing more of these covers that have no faces on them. Is that a new trend that's happening? I don't know. I love that it's a date auction and it has a meet cute, and they have a dog. So this one's going to be a yes. I'm not going to do this for everyone. I just kind of wanted to see what they have in each one. She's a prickly heroine, and he is a golden retriever hero. It is a second chance romance, which I don't love. We're going to give it a shot. Love affair, family trauma. No, thank you. Like, I'm out already. This is so many things. Second chance romance, first love, high school flame, he fell first, spicy romance, grump romance, MMC, doesn't believe in love. Why don't you just tell us what his problems are? Trust issues, roller coaster romance, hometown romance, secret romance. No, thank you. Okay, this has fake dating in it. Even though literally the name of it is Santa's Curvy Bride-to-Be. Like, could you tell us more about the book in the title? This is almost like one of those mangas that's like, man saves town from falling. But it's fake dating. Y'all know I have to at least try it. I'm going to have to do a video that is like all the fake dating that I found on the Stuff Your Kindle Day. Should I do that? That would be good. Because this is one that's on there. The problem is that I can't click on it and just see all of the fake dating. Like, it doesn't just show me that. Romeo and Juliet retelling? I'm sorry, they die in the end. No, you're not drawing me in with that, with the Romeo and Juliet stuff. Oh, we have Motorcycle Club, The Diary of Bink Cummings. What? Oh my gosh. You're just at your house and you're like, what should I name this character? Oh, I know, Bink. My son had a blanket when he was a kid and he called it his Bink. I can't do that, no. No thank you, enemies to lovers. Football, I'm in. Did y'all hear it say football? I should do football books too, right? Also, billionaire romance. Here's my problem with that. That book that my mother suggested, that series, they're all billionaires, but it's not called a billionaire romance. But it does have elements of that, which kind of make me not love it. Like, I don't like it when it feels like, oh, well, we can solve any problem because we just have money. And I feel like that is a very small portion of the population. And the fact that it seems to be prevalent in books a lot, where it's almost always, if it's a male-female relationship, the males are always the billionaires. And the females have never been able to get their life together. And suddenly they come together in some kind of way. And the men are like, I'm moving you to a new place. You can't keep living in that gross place that you live in. Like, I don't know. I don't like them. I know this is called Mary Didn't Know. Oh my gosh. You know, there's like a song about Jesus called Mary Did You Know? Well, Mary didn't know. Oh my gosh. Oh, what? Motorcycle Club, suspenseful romance, bikers, criminals, and outlaws, alpha male, second chance romance. Ugh. I don't love second chance romance. Also, what is Universal? I've never bought a book from there, but I guess I'm going to because it's a Motorcycle Club and I just want to check it out. Hacker Barbie? What? What is that? Y'all, the names that y'all come up with. Also, virgin heroines. Can we just stop having that be a thing? Love triangle. No, thank you. Tangling with the brewmaster. Y'all, my friend is a brewmaster. I should send this to his wife and be like, here you go. Here's a book for y'all to read together. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. This also, I feel like this is not going to age well. This cover. I mean, she's making that little heart thing that somehow y'all do. I don't know about it. I don't do that. My Golden Eye Boss. It's Mafia. Oh, it's Daddy Dom. I think I'm out. I love my actual daddy. I cannot imagine. No, I'm out. Stupid Cupid. Second chance. Ooh, I really don't like it. Okay, I'm not going to do it. 3 volumes in one, Cinnamon Roll Heroes, and they are first responders. The complete series, yeah, I'll take it. Her nemesis until 5 p.m. That's a very odd title. Also, that's too many things to read about. That's like reading a whole book right here just to read what this is about. And I don't see anything that says fake dating, so I'm out. I'm really just trying to scan to see if it says fake dating. Here's another book with no faces. And another one with no faces. Are they written by the same people? No, they're not. Okay. I wonder if this book has polyamorous relationships. Again, they just named it exactly what's happening in it. So, also same. Curvy Girl and the Billionaire Next Door. Okay. There we go. Fake dating. Dang it. Am I going to have to read a billionaire book because it's fake dating? Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm going to try it. It's Grumpy Sunshine. I really hope she's the grump. This one says football. I'm going to get it, even though it says bondage. I don't always love that. College football? Oh, absolutely not. There's things in there that I would like to not do. So college football is out for me. Okay, these are written by the same person. Then we have her bold proposition and his bold acceptance. This is book 1 and this is book 2. So I don't know if they're about the same person or not, but this one literally just says fake dating and Scottish romance. Okay, I'm here, I guess. Oh, a hockey romance with fake dating? I didn't even read the rest of it. That's all I saw. The very first thing on here says love triangle. No, thank you. This says boss hole. Oh my gosh. It's also mafia. I'm not reading it. Got another fake dating. Okay, this one says bully romance. What is bully romance? Where you fall in love with your bully? Because I don't think I like that. It doesn't say enemies to lovers, though. This one does not say hate at first sight. Dang. Also, that looks like a magazine cover. That's so funny. Okay, this is the first time I've seen this. No third act breakup. Oh, sorry, I covered it up. They're just straight up saying like, hey, there's not a third act breakup, which I like actually, but then I don't know how that's going to go. I'm definitely going to read that one. I mean, it's also hockey, so I'm here for it. Okay, this one says Grumpy Sunshine. She's the grump. She doesn't know she's autistic until he tells her. What's that about? Story inspired by Grease the movie. College romance, bad boy with a golden heart, street racing roommates. Oh my gosh. I have to try that. I cannot believe it's inspired by Grease. I love Grease. I've got hockey and fake dating. I'm in, not reading the rest of it. I think they tell you too much sometimes. Okay, so it took me 30 minutes to go through that first set, and now we're moving to fantasy and paranormal romance. I'm going to try to go through here faster only because I have to go to work in less than an hour, but I just want to see if anything jumps out at me. I like paranormal romances, but there are certain things that I really don't like about them, so I'm just going to try to read through and find some. We're going to talk about them eventually, so I'm just going to go through here. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Does this say MMFMMM? Anytime I have read books in the past that has this many people involved, actually, I don't think I've ever read one that has this many people involved. But when you get too many people involved, I start wondering where people's arms and legs are. Like, I'm like, there's a leg in the way somehow. Or somebody's arm is way out of socket. Like, I feel like some of these writers, and I have no idea what this is about, honestly, but I feel like some of them should get some Barbie dolls and be like, is this possible? What I'm describing, is this physically possible? I mean, maybe we don't care. But the first time I read one of these, I was like, somebody's leg is in the way, is all I'm saying. All right, anyway, let me keep going. We have an Alice in Wonderland retelling age gap romance. That's all it says. Who's fallen in love? And is Alice like an adult, right? Alice is an adult in this one. I really hope. Especially if Alice is the one falling in love with a white rabbit shifter. That's my prediction. I'm going to get it. Y'all, is this the same man? Okay, this is KJ Barker's book. This one's Catherine West's book. This guy right here and this guy right here, they have the same face and the same hair. They've just painted a tattoo on him here. And here he's abducting Artemis, apparently. I'm sorry. Django wants to eat. I've got to go feed him. Django, we're trying to stuff our Kindle, babe. Who's worried about food right now? I'm hungry too. Okay, I'm going to let these men stay here on this cover. It is the same man. It has to be. Like, he has the same face and the same hair. Anyway, I'm going to go feed Django, and then I'll come back and do more shopping. I'm sorry, y'all. This is Goldfish Shifter. What in the world? Okay, so I still have dark romance, sci-fi, and then I was looking through the erotic romance, but there's so many of these that have words that I am like, no thank you. So I don't even know that I'm going to waste my time looking through this giant list. It is very long, and I still want to go through the dark romance and the sci-fi way more than I want to do that. So but I need to get ready for work, and I also need to tell you guys what I did last night. So I started reading My Commander, which I've got to fix this now. I started reading it, and I was like, I have already read this book. Like, the more I listened, the more I was like, I already read this. I know what's going to happen. And so I went on to book number 2 in this series. So that's what I'm reading right now is My Protector. So I need to get the picture. Okay, and so I've replaced My Commander with My Protector. This one is just about another one of the people in the group of warriors. I just realized I had muted my thing while I was talking to Ron. I don't know why I did that. That's weird. Anyway, in this book down here, we have 4 communities, okay? We have the Fae, the Shifters, the Vampires, and the Witches, or the magic users, I guess. And those communities, anybody can live in those communities. And also you can leave and live in the human world. You don't have to be in one of those communities. So anyway, our main female character in this one is a rabbit shifter. Oh, it's so cute. Like, I can't imagine. Anyway, and our main male character is a vampire. It's also a fated mate situation. All of the books have been. This one I like better because both of them recognize that it's a fated mate situation. This is what I was talking about earlier when I said I don't like that one of them is like, it's fated mate, and the other one is like, I'm a human, but okay, I'm in. Like, I don't think that makes sense. But anyway, that was how book 1 was, where she was human and he was a bear shifter. So anyway, the way this world works is each section has a group of warriors, and the warriors are from each of the sections. So we have a vampire, we have a shifter, we have a witch or magic user, and we have a fae. And they all have different strengths, right? But over in the vampire side, we have the same thing, except the leader of their group would be a vampire. So the leader of the group we're dealing with is the shifter, and he was in the first book. And now it's his second in command, the vampire, that is in this book. So I like the world setup, and I like that there's bigger things happening than what's just going on with our main characters. And also, though, the way the vampire bodies work in this is that every so often it seems like it's every 1,000 years or every 800 years or something, they go through like a change and kind of level up. They become more powerful, but going through that change is really difficult. And sometimes they can be dangerous. So this guy is coming into his change. He has lived so long that he does not know how old he is. He does not remember when his birthday is or anything else about him. There's a lot of things that work in certain ways where, like in the fall, the shifters can only get pregnant. Shifter females can only get pregnant in the fall. Their babies are then born in the spring, and each one of them has one where they can only get pregnant in one season, and then they give birth in another season. So that's the way it works with all of them. Anyway, it's really intricate as far as like all that stuff works, but it's not difficult. It's just like a lot of things, but it's not like it's hard to remember or whatever. So anyway, they both recognize that they're fated mates from the very beginning. So there's not that tension of them like getting together. We just have all the outside forces tension that's happening. And so anyway, I like it so far. I am maybe halfway. I'm on chapter 9. What does it say? Yes, I'm about halfway. So I have a little less than 2 hours left to read that one, and then I will go on to Empress of Salt and Fortune. I do need to take some time tonight. Hopefully I can do that. I'm going to write it down right now because the book I'm reading right now will fit a prompt on Battle of the Bands, and also Enemy Zone will also fit a prompt over there. I just need to go through and add them, and I think that will give me all of my prompts. And then I've already read the Christmas pack and the Expectant Detectives. So maybe after Empress of Salt and Fortune, I can jump over and read the second book in Carl's series, which will add another one to the list that I can read. But Empress of Salt and Fortune if it's 150 pages, which now I'm thinking that it's not, but I think the cutoff for Battle of the Bands is 150 pages. So if it is, I won't be able to count that one, but one of the prompts is just a new book or a book that's newly added to your TBR. So I could use Enemy Zone for that. I could use the not My Commander, but what is it? My Protector. I could use that as well. So I don't know. I can play around with it later tonight, but right now I've got to go get ready, do something to my hair, and go to the library. And I think that's about it. I've still got to work on my crochet stuff. I'm not going to have very many things to give away at our party. I wanted to be able to give away a lot of things, and I'm not going to be able to. So that's everything I have going on today. And I want to do my Tales from Two Trails books, which I wrote down over here. So the next thing I'm doing is going to the library. I will be there until 3 o'clock this afternoon. I may have to... Okay, my husband called me, so I told y'all they're having the state fair. I'll go real fast. Because of the Microsoft issues that we had this past weekend, Lil Wayne was supposed to be here to perform Saturday night. However, his flight and everything got messed up from Australia. So he's performing Wednesday night, which is tomorrow night. And Sawyer Brown, I think it's Sawyer Brown, was going to be performing tomorrow night, but they've moved their concert up to 2 o'clock, I think he said 1400. So I think it's tomorrow at 2 o'clock, and it's free for military. So I get off work at 1 o'clock tomorrow. I could go in and go to the Sawyer Brown concert. I probably know 3 Sawyer Brown songs, maybe. But my husband just called and said he wanted to go, especially because it was free. We like anything that is free. And so I was like, well, I didn't think about it because I thought I was going to be at work because I was thinking it was today. But if it's tomorrow, I could actually go. I just don't know that I want to mess with my whole entire schedule just to go to a concert that's like if it was somebody that I really loved and I knew a lot of their songs, I might be willing to switch all of my stuff around. But okay, I'm going to go get ready. I'm going to go to work and I'm going to read while I'm getting ready. And then that is all. I will check back in with you guys when I get home from work. Hopefully, we have a very boring day at work because I have a lot of stuff there. I'm sure that I can work on the band book project and the genreification project. So that's what I'm going to do. Django's stretching. I'll see you later. So it is somehow 9 o'clock at night. But I just updated my Herkiad, and I am at 12.8% of the way through without doubling up any. So I have gone through here. You can see the pink ones down here are the ones that I have filled in. The ones that are written out here are the ones I plan to read for that section. And I do have my 5 books from 5 small booktubers. So I've already heard from... I think I'm only waiting on one of them right now. So I have Martine, I have Bailey, I have Paige. I'm waiting on Amy, I think, from A-Star Reads, and that's because she's traveling. And then I have Stacy. And I even bonus got Stacy's husband because he also has a channel. And so technically I have 6. But I have everybody for that, and I will be watching their videos and adding those books in here in a separate video coming probably in a couple months. I need to read the books first so that I can do it all in one video. So that's just an ongoing project that's going to be happening. And let's see, I've done a lot of my name, as you can see here. And I'm currently reading my July release. I am kind of waiting on the genres. I haven't been pushing those, although I finished... So the Plight Before Christmas or the Christmas Pact, I liked that one better. So I'm going to say the Christmas Pact is what I'm going to use. I did not mean to do that color. It's supposed to be this purple. See, I wanted a way over here where I could mark for myself the ones that I had used already. So they're going to be purple if I have used them over here. So for romance, we're going to do the Christmas Pact. Okay, and then I will highlight that and make it pink. And we're now at 13.4% of the way done. So there's still not any more that I have completely finished. I do think what I might do, my husband is going out of town Friday night and all day Saturday and Saturday night. So I'm thinking what I might do is try to do the 3 books in 24 hours. One of them has to be 300 pages, but the other 2 can just be graphic novels. So behind me, I've still got Saga. There's plenty of graphic novels. There's graphic novels I haven't even started back there that I could read certain chapters of for my book, and I could do those 3 books in 24 hours. So I'm really thinking about it, but I'm sure there's going to be another time over the next year when it would be possible for me to do that. So it'll also depend on where I am in the monstrosity and all of that stuff. Now, speaking of the monstrosity, I'm going to move over here. I am almost finished with my protector, and the Empress of Salt and Fortune is going to be an hour long. That's it. So I want to go ahead and draw for whatever is next, because I feel like if not tonight, then in the morning, I'm going to finish reading that, and I want to know what's next. So here is my Queen and the 6 that I have already drawn. And the next card is another Queen. That is a 6 and a 6. So I still get to move forward 12 spaces, but it's 2 more to read. So let's see what they are. Okay, from right here, let me get my little thing. 1, 2, 3, nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A Lit Wit book. That is fantastic because they just came out with the new Lit Wits, and I can get 25% of the way into a book for next month. Oh, I don't know. That's actually not a good one because Lit Wit is about to end. Okay, let's see what's next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Another Lit Wit? Are you serious? Okay, so I've got to figure out what I'm going to do about that. Okay, so we already have Summer Lovin' as the title for August, and we already have the prompts. So the fact that it says book you love, does that mean I have to reread something? I don't know that I like that. Something you'd like to eat on the cover, a pink cover, a book you'd read on a plane, a character you'd eat ice cream with. That's so funny. Starts with a letter in summer, okay, with a vacation, beach on the cover, a romance, that'll be easy, summer in the title. Okay. I do not know what to do because I was thinking, oh great, I'll need to read a Lit Wits book. Literally, there's like 4 days during the month when I cannot read a Lit Wits book. But you know what? We're not there yet. So let me go look. I can still read a book for July because their July cutoff is not until the 25th. I mean, it's at the end of the day on the 25th. So I still have the 24th and the 25th to read. And I have not read any graphic novels, which means I can read graphic novels. So let me see what I have right now. Okay, so one of them I'm going to do is Seatmate. I know I can do that one. And I know that that one also covers a thing over here, and it's short. So I'm going to do Seatmate. And then I think I'm going to do Carl's Doomsday Scenario. That's definitely what I'm doing. Okay, I'm out of the way. We've got Carl right here, and we've got Seatmate right here. So Seatmate should not be hard for me to finish. That's going to be really short. And Carl's Doomsday Scenario, I love it so much that I'm going to be trying to read it all the time. Anyway, so that is my plan for the next 2 books. So I'm so excited that when I finish Empress, I get to go to Carl. I just hope I don't start it tonight because I feel like I will not go to sleep. That's not true. I'm really tired. I will go to sleep. Okay, so we're all set up and we're ready to go. I made myself a little list right here just on the bottom of this notepad, and it's written in red. You can barely see it. But I needed to do the Stuff Your Kindle. I needed to finish looking through all of that, which I did, and I have stuffed it. I needed to update all my Goodreads, which means writing reviews and then getting everything updated in the spreadsheet over here, right here, where I'm tracking everything I've read and what I'm currently reading. And that's done all the way through Niveau. And now that I know next is Carl's Doomsday Scenario, I can move that up. And then right here will be Seatmate, which I just saw had is all one word. That's why I couldn't find it when I was looking earlier. But anyway, okay, so those are my next two ready to go. And then I needed to update my Herkid and do all this stuff, which I've done, and I'm at 13%. Now I need to enter Battle of the Bands and Litwit books, and then Tales from Two Trails. So I've got to do all those things. It's 9:15, and then I am immediately going upstairs and reading. So Battle of the Bands first. But I'll see you guys in the morning. I did already make my schedule. I'm working early at the library, and then I am busy the rest of the day. I did get, remember today I only put, that's a reminder to take my pills, which I've already taken. If you haven't taken your pills, take your pills. I today needed to film one video, which is the animals intro, which I filmed. That was for The Sims. And then I needed to edit the Sims video that I filmed yesterday, and I did that. So tomorrow I have planned, or I did this in my pre-planning, for me to film and edit with Ron, the video about Wanderlost that's coming up. So we're going to film that tomorrow night. I'm going to film and edit one Sims video tomorrow, and film and edit one of these reading and writing videos tomorrow. So that is everything I'm doing as far as this work goes. My client has now finished 2 of her 4 videos. So I did put a little thing over to the side that says I could edit hers, one of hers. I can edit the Lewis and Clark Museum. That's the only Wanderlost video I still have left. And I need to do the rules for the next generation in a game that we're playing on The Sims. That is not hard to do. It just takes probably 30 to 45 minutes, and I just don't know if I have that time tomorrow. But we'll see. I put it on the maybe side of the list up here so that if I have time, I can get it done. So that is it. That's everything. I cannot wait for what I have to read. I'm so excited about it. My Protector, I will talk about in the morning. Whatever I finish tonight, I'll talk about tomorrow. And that's it. I'll see you guys then. Bye.